Hi my friends, welcome again. Today we are gonna dive into the sign-in flow and we are gonna see how we can build such sign-in flow. Also, of course, before that, I need to show you the environment, the app widget, the other things. The beginning of the application, you can think like that. Okay, let us start. So in the beginning, to run this application, of course, first you need to complete the Firebase and getStream parts. Maybe getStream is not related with right now's flow because we just need to sign in to complete the authentication flow. But then when we confirm that we signed in the Firebase side, then we need to sync the informations that we have in our hands with the getStream side so that we need to implement the environment section very well. So you can see I created environment example in here. I also have the environment in here, but I'm not gonna click, of course, because I have stream chat API key and chat script in there. But exactly same with this file. You can see environment setup here I've created for you. You just need to get your chat API key and chat script and write here. Cursor has suggested some things. Okay, you are gonna write your API key and chat secret like this. Of course, you need to remove the example part for the file folder. You are gonna just do this, okay? But of course, I have environment file. But anyway, then you need to create your Firebase options file from the Firebase. You should go to Firebase, console.firebase.com, and create your Firebase app. Just sign in here and that's it. It's not hard. Then you are ready to go. So for the main sites, when we run the application, we ensure the widgets are initialized. We are okay. And we initialize the Firebase. We load the environment variables so that we can get the stream chat API keys. And we registered our services, repositories, whatever it is, etc. Then we just get our hydrated block storage, and so that we can understand that if we completed the onboarding process or not, for example, or if we signed in or not. So for example, right now when I refresh the application, okay, let's refresh. I know I'm going to go to sign in screen again because I didn't complete the sign in process right now. So it understands that just looking the storage, this user or this device's user, okay, didn't sign in, so that we need to redirect the user to the sign in page. So the logic behind of this works like that. Okay, anyway, so after that we just run the application. Okay, let me go to app widgets, which exist in init folder in the core. So we have some bunch of block providers, okay, for profile management, authentication session, connectivity sites, chat session, etc. And some of them works with lazy false, some of them just working as lazy, etc. Also, we have some block listener in here to handle the connectivity changes. When I just close my internet connection, it says connectivity has gone, for example. I don't know what it says right now. So let us look, by the way, handle connectivity changes here. Okay, when we have no internet connection, what it says, it's just say connection failed. Yeah, the text is here. But when we have internet connection, of course, it's all okay. For the theme side, we just use a light theme, by the way. I didn't create a dark theme for that application because I just maintained that application. I created this 2 years ago, right? In 2023, yeah. So anyway, after that, we just set our localization site with Go router, then we are all good to go. So let's close and let's go to sign in page, sign in view. Okay, in the sign in view, I'm gonna explain shortly and as simple as possible. We have some flags section to select the country code, right? And we have a text field to enter the phone number. And one more, just a button to go to SMS verification view. Okay, let me draw that flow for you. We have two different screens. You can think like that. Sign in and SMS. When we correctly sign in our phone number, we go to SMS verification view. Okay, we need to fill that SMS verification correctly to go to app. So this is a simple flow. We just sign in with our correct phone number and we get a SMS, then we are good to go. But there is a problem in one area. What it is, let me show. For example, think like I'm writing for my phone number like this, which doesn't exist our Firebase storage. Okay, and when I press the continue button like this, okay, it says server error, and in the debug console you can see phone verification failed. Why? Because I didn't add my phone number to phone verification site. Since this is a tutorial and I just run in the debug side, I've added a rule to get rid of the robot I am not robot things. As you can see, we have set settings method. It gave a server error because we didn't register that number to Firebase, so we don't use that number. I set app verification disabled for testing parameter to true because I don't want to select some images like select bridge, select, I don't know, the cup. To get rid of the I'm not robot things, I just set the settings so that there are some explicit numbers that we created before in the Firestore database so that we can use these numbers without getting an error. For example, if I delete the zeros and just write 5, we can proceed. But if I write 0, we got an error. That's it. So when I click continue button, okay, think like we clicked this button and we go to next. So we have one more button, verify button, okay, here. When I write some codes, some SMS codes, if it is correct, then we are going to onboarding or chat section. But if it is wrong, then we are stuck. Okay, for example, let's verify. It says invalid verification code because, you know, it's invalid, right? So we can resend our code like this and we can just delete and write the correct code like this and we can proceed. So that was the, you know, just flow, and we can see the repository. Which repository? Out repository, and out repository implements the interface of it. So we have authentication site. We can sign in with phone number, verify SMS codes, and update the name, update profile URL. Just ignore them because, you know, right now we are just trying to verify our code and just sign in. So the main area is sign in with phone number here, and the repository site, out repository, you can see the implementations, all implementations. To explain you explicitly, I just created some comments above of the methods or variables even, okay, and it works like that. So for the block sites, we use qubits, not the block actually. Okay, let's show block, phone number sign in, and here our qubits and our state. So we use FP-Dart, by the way, if you are not familiar with FP-Dart. FP-Dart is just functional programming site. For example, for the stream subscription, we have a type of either, okay? So we say either it is out failure enum or just a string int record. So we say if the left works, okay, then we have a failure, for example, like this. We have invalid verification code, okay? But if we write the correct code, then we are going to go to right side, the record one, string integer, so that we say, okay, you correctly entered the SMS code and you verified you are the current user. By the way, before ending the video, I realized that for some parts of the codes, okay, I didn't explain comment lines, so that I decided to create it. How? Of course, I'm not gonna create the comments with just writing some things manually. And I'm also not gonna just tap the tab button. Yeah, there is a better option. I use cursor. I switched cursor from VS Code. Actually, I used Android Studio, then I switched to VS Code. Right now, I'm using cursor. So let's open cursor and say using cloud For that file, I want you to create comment lines above of the variables and methods. And let's add file phone number signing qubits here. Send. Let's wait. So cursor will add detailed comments for you. I already know what the SMS code changed, or maybe records, maybe FP Dart parts, but you may not understand the parts. I mean, all of you. FP Dart is a good package. I really like it, and the good usage, I think, because I can manage all things in just one type. I say either if it is out failure enum or if it is success case. But anyway, cursor will create the comments. Yeah, I will commit this, by the way. Let's wait a bit. Yeah, cursor said I've added detailed comments to all methods and variables. Okay, let's close and let's look what we have in our hands. Also remove this. Okay, for the repository, okay, subscription, okay, next, yeah, okay, it's good. What about this? Initiate phone number, okay. So I just accept the file and I'm going to push these changes for you. Of course, just excluding the example part, this. Okay, let's open the GitHub desktop and change the repository to Flutter Social Chat. And it's got this. Yeah, we have some different changes. Updates, add some comment lines. Okay. Push. So I have added. Yeah, that's good. That's it for today's video. Today we explained the two different screens, sign-in screen and SMS verification screen. In sign-in screen, we just enter our phone number with the selected country flag, of course, and we switch to SMS verification page, and in that page we confirm if the SMS code is correct or incorrect. So if it's correct, we are going to go to next video, I mean the onboarding part, and if it is incorrect, then we just get a snack bar message. Okay, it says, by the way, I use bot toast for this, and it's a simple flow, just a sign-in flow, and it's ready to use. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next upcoming video. Take care and goodbye. Flutterbiz.